Hey guys, I'm here with Jaime Gibson with one of our members from the SES program. How you doing, Jaime?
I'm doing great, Liam. And yourself?
I'm doing pretty good too. Yes, awesome. So I'm here just to ask Jaime some questions about his experience in the SES program, and he's been kind enough to do this. So, hey, Jaime, yeah, like maybe you can tell us about who you are and what you do, and maybe what was your situation before you joined the SES program.
Yeah, sure. I run an online only music school, so we don't do any face to face in a room anywhere. I have 5 teachers. They're in multiple countries, and we have students mainly across Australia, but we do have some in Hong Kong, some in the US. And so we had been growing slowly throughout the year. Um, and I was interested in trying with Liam some different ways of onboarding students and getting more leads than we currently were.
Awesome, man. Okay, great. Well, so what made you initially decide? I know you said like you were interested in kind of different ways of onboarding different students, but like why me in particular, and why join the SES program
Oh yeah, well
specifically?
yeah. Why you in particular is because it's so important to have someone in marketing that knows your field. You know, someone who plays an instrument, but also has an in-depth knowledge of music studios, of the processes that you could have in place. There were many processes that you knew that I didn't know that work specifically well for a music studio. Whereas if I was talking to someone who is probably good at, I don't know, some sort of sports
Right.
company, then this is not going to work for us. So yeah, that's why we like working with you. And actually, I'd seen you around for quite some time online and saw that you were genuinely always enthusiastic about helping people build their music tuition studio.
Ah, awesome. Cheers, man. I appreciate the kind words. And okay, well, I mean, like part of what we do here, obviously in the SES program, we do a lot of paid advertising strategies. So like had you ever tried to advertise your school online before using like digital ads or anything? And
Mm,
if so, how did it
yeah,
go?
yeah. So I had tried it, and some campaigns would work well, and then you'd have others where you're just blowing money.
Mm,
So obviously there was a consistency or an understanding that I didn't have. And as soon as we moved across to this new format, which we've just come to the end of, I saw leads coming in. And what I really liked is there was a moment there at the start where the leads were very small, and I saw you genuinely got concerned. And at that
mhm,
point, you got really creative, and you're like, okay, man, we're going to try this, this, and this because we've got to get this going. And I like that I wasn't pushing you, and you really wanted to partner with my business.
mhm,
And I got to say that once we worked out what those unique things were for my type of business, being an online one, I mean, I've
mhm.
I've now got like 80 leads. I'm drowning in leads. I'd rather that than the opposite.
Yeah, awesome, man. No, and yeah, thanks, man. yeah, I never want to see someone just, we try something that doesn't work, and yeah, definitely want to make sure that, we're getting results, right? So,
Yeah.
and so you're getting 80 leads. I mean, did you take on any students, or how did that look?
Sure. I mean, I'll talk the numbers in a moment. I mean, when you suddenly get 80 leads, and that's a lot to deal with. So probably half of those I'm still in the process of just touching on. So
Right.
probably it's more like I've interacted with 40 of those,
Mhm.
and of those I've got 8 paid and signed up.
Yeah,
Um,
nice.
yeah, which is a great conversion rate so far. But I've got all this other stack to get through over the next, I guess, 48 to 72 hours.
Yeah, awesome, good stuff. Yeah, hopefully
While
you
they're
can
warm.
sign up a bunch more. That'd be good stuff. All right,
Yeah,
man. Well, okay. And this is a little bit of a silly question, maybe, but how has your experience been working with me and my team?
yeah, fantastic. And I like that. You've got a team, haven't you? Clarice has been fantastic. I mean, what I really valued is when money's being spent on ads and resources, at that point, if I have a question, if I have an idea, if I want to know how I should do something, what I really valued was just going to the group, tagging you, tagging Clarice. If it was late at night, I would then just go to bed and wake up in the morning, bam, there's my answer. It was
Mhm,
great. And we got to the point where I was doing a loom. Hey, I don't know how to do this. Do a loom, post
mhm,
it, come back a few hours later. There's the answer. there was definitely a personal touch for my business, even though I know you're supporting a lot of other people too. I see that you've got a lot of the words getting out. You and Clarice, I'm sure, are getting run off your feet, but you didn't just leave us in the corner.
No, no, and we never will. Awesome, man. Well, thanks so much. Okay, well, so let's say somebody else is kind of on the fence here, and they've seen this kind of stuff online. They're like, hey, well, I don't know whether this is right for me or whatever. Like, what's your recommendation to any music teachers or music school owners that may be thinking about joining the SES program?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think you've got nothing to lose, because my impression and my experience has been that once you join the program, you're actually having, Liam and his team partnering with you, and they will do whatever they need to do to get leads in, and also to help you hone your message. Um, so you've got nothing to lose. You're going to have a partner there bringing in leads, and obviously you're here because you want leads. You want to grow your program. You want more teachers. In my case, I want more teachers more students for all my teachers. So yeah, I'd just say go for it.
Awesome, man. And I'm looking forward to growing your school even further and getting more of those students in. Thanks so much for this short interview, Jamie. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Cheers.
Cheers.